Rod Leduchowski was a talented hitter, shortstop, and pitcher in his playing days, and also a highly influential baseball coach. Congratulations on your induction as a player builder, and a natural question I guess to begin with is, which gave you the most satisfaction, playing or coaching?
Probably being the player coach. I really enjoyed that role. It's kind of thrown on you in a small town, and it was pretty satisfactory. Like that part, I was really happy with.
The small town you're talking about is Toulon, of course, is it?
Yes, yes. So with that, you had to do everything. You had to paint the lines on the field and break the diamond, and make sure you had 9 players. And when you had a successful season, it was a pretty satisfying feeling.
Sounds like a pretty satisfying involvement altogether, right?
Yes, it was.
In your playing days, what position on the field did you prefer?
I would probably have to say pitching. I like the challenge, the compete level that you had to do, and go out there and try not to let the batter get a hit off you. And I think pitching probably.
And it gives you a control factor in the flow of the baseball game, doesn't it?
It does. It's a different role. I know I was probably is calmer to play another position than you got more into the game as a pitcher, but I definitely preferred that role.
Rod, there's a reference on your resume to you playing on 4 teams in one season. Could you explain that?
It was right in when I was in midget to juniors to seniors and playing intermediate. I got to play a little bit of everything and help out a little bit when they were short of players.
In terms of achievement, do you consider winning the Western Canada Junior Championship with Elmwood Giants in 1987 as a high point?
It would be, there's 2. That would be one of them. That was a big moment. And then when Toulon again, as a senior, we won Western Canadians in 90 and ended up going to nationals in 91, which was a big achievement. So those are 2. Flip a coin of which one was.
Which one? Eh?
Yeah.
From 1986 to 89, you had a 4-year college baseball experience in North Dakota. Did your skills really develop as a result of playing at that level?
It did. It was the first time in my career, back in those days, you just kind of played every sport. And then it was the first time that I played baseball full time and every day. And it's just that improvement alone was huge. So if you're going from 18 years old to 19 was a big step in my baseball career.
And where did you wind up with in North Dakota? Who with?
I graduated at Valley City State University.
Next came a distinguished career in senior baseball with the Toulon Cardinals. Included in that was an award as the Manitoba AA Senior Player of the Year. That was in 1999, and that must have been a special honor to receive.
It was. It's a little bit surprising that you play the season and you're not sure how things are going to work out. So when you win something like that, it was a big bonus for me.
And you won that, of course, playing in your own hometown, which is nicer too.
It is. It is special when you do it in your hometown.
Exactly. You went on to become a successful coach on minor baseball teams in Toulon. Can you single out one of those championship teams as the top of the list?
The year was a bantam team that I coached. My daughter and my son played.
Wonderful.
And we had a pretty successful. We lost in the finals to Binskar, but that was a pretty rewarding feeling having both my daughter and my son playing on the same team.
Yep. For more than 15 years, you directed minor baseball in Toulon. On top of that, you served for over 10 years on the Interlake Minor Baseball Executive, and that likely means you didn't have much time for anything else in the summers.
No, it was pretty much baseball.
Yes, I'm sure. So how does it make you feel to be inducted into the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame?
It's quite an honor. It's something that each player, when you start out, you never really think about, and as your career ends up and winds down, it's an accomplishment that I'm pretty proud of.
Do you still have your major interest in baseball?
I do. I'm still involved in Manitoba girls program. I've coached Manitoba U16 teams, and now I'm currently coaching or help coaching the U14 team. So I'm still involved in baseball.
Rod Leduchowski, He has to be a baseball legend in Toulon, and he's a very deserving member of baseball's Hall of Fame in Manitoba.